Huh. Wow. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was a turret. Hey, how's it going? What's up?
We collected our people's bodies from the crash site. They need to go back to camp.
We ought to ghost too, know what I mean? Before we stepping on the local cat's tails, turn them all rabbit ass.
No. Perhaps we should step on tails.
Uh-huh.
Could be wound a little tight.
Mm-hmm. Don't mind me.
So the guy, Mitch and Pan Am came out to rescue him?
Oof.
That is the word.
You look like a mannequin.
The AV that came down and Scorpion.
That's not helping.
It's all related.
Jesus.
I had no idea we'd landed a contract. So Saul's
I take it I'm not supposed to be back here looking at them.
To me, all these things seem straight out of step.
Mitch. We should talk to Mitch.
Also, this guy can't decide whether he's in the car or out of it. Alright.
Stay right there.
The cavalry has arrived. Mitch gathered together a few Aldecaldos.
The road was clear. I don't think we were spotted. We would still do better not to hang around.
This is a few?
What do you plan to do with him?
Trust me, the less you know, the better.
Tell me next time, then.
Definitely.
Saul.
Everything's done here. All clear.
Oh.
I heard Mitch is alive thanks to you.
Thanks to V and Pan Am. They both saved my ass.
Is that Jason
I just hope it
Momoa
was worth it.
Saul, I tried to raise Scorpion. But
in like 20 years?
maybe I could help out somehow.
I think you've helped enough.
I tried to stop him. Sure. Just turn around now. Let it all be damned. You're good at that, aren't you?
Look, Saul, it really wasn't Pan Am's fault.
Careful. You and me are not buddy-buddy. Besides, nobody's blamed anyone for anything yet.
Sure. Right.
Pan Am was just helping me. It was my doing. My fault that AV got hit. Without me, Scorpion and his people wouldn't have gone out to grab it. That's the truth.
When you're an Aldecaldo, you are always responsible for yourself and your people. The circumstances change nothing. Perhaps
course.
Pan Am should ask herself if she's still an Aldecaldo.
Yeah.
Damn it all.
Hey, don't worry about Saul. He'll get over it.
I don't give a damn.
But he gives a damn about you, Pan Am. As soon as he heard what had happened, he ordered us to follow you. He was worried something would happen.
Saul?
What?
That was his?
Look, maybe you two don't see eye to eye at the moment, but you're family, and Saul will do anything for family.
The thing is, am I even part of the family anymore?
You know you are. Come back to us.
So you're saying if we had actually gone to him directly and asked for help originally, we may have had more?
Sorry you had to witness that. Things just get complicated. Dramatic sometimes.
Sounds like family.
I will manage. And you look out for yourself, all right?
So, what now? Back to Night City?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. I have to sit and think. About everything.
Think that's it. Until next time.
They're coming. You got a minute.
Let's move!
Until next time. Take care of Scorpion's bike. It's yours now.
Huh, another bike. For my collection. So you're not going to explain to us how we somehow managed to ride the bike with him on it. Got it. Well, I'm disappointed. I thought we'd have more mission with her. Alright. Sup, buddy?
Hey,
Where am I? What is this place?
Nowhere.
motel, middle of nowhere.
Any specific middle?
Doesn't matter. You're not leaving here by yourself anyway.
Okay,
Why
Daddy.
are we here?
Well, funny you should mention that, Mr. Hellman. This fucking shit in my head is erasing my brain.
Why are we here?
Or, you know, whatever V's about to say.
Want to talk about your little invention? Biochip you made for Arasaka.
Fine. But let's get one thing straight first.
What's that?
Yorinobu Arasaka didn't send you?
No.
This means you must have an offer for me. If your boss will pay more than Kang Tao, I believe we can talk.
You misunderstand me. There is no offer.
What do you want?
Got Silverhand's construct in my head. It's literally driving me crazy, and I know it's only gonna get worse. That is, unless I remove it. And that, none of that's on the billboards I saw. Not even in the fine print.
Silverhand. Construct, that's impossible. Where did you get this biochip?
Klept it off Yorinobu Arasaka. Job for a client. But the client left me out to
And
dry.
you decided the best place for it was in your own goddamn head.
Actually, wasn't a bad idea. Construct rebooted me when my own goddamn head took a bullet.
I always knew Yorinobu's plan would fail. I just never imagined it would turn out like this. Arasaka's prized tech really is in the very streets of the city.
Uh-huh. So, help?
You have to remove the biochip from my system.
It's not that simple.
Look, you made the thing, didn't you? So where's the problem?
If you're telling the truth, you slotted in a new experimental version of the biochip.
Why did we copy this stuff onto a new experimental version?
I know you can't just yank it out. My Ripper
You
said
showed that to some fucking street doctor? Who else knows?
I needed help. Or did you think the first thing that came to mind was down in a Kang Tao AV?
Good.
How's the prototype version different? It's got a different engram, something more aggressive.
The biochip is what's unique, not Silverhand's engram. The previous version of the chip was only used to communicate with pre-saved engrams.
And it was rare as fuck and cost a fortune. Yeah.
This one's rarer. Meant to install and activate the engram in a new body.
Oh.
When I left Arasaka,
Actual
the project
immortality?
was still in the trial phase.
What? Why? Why is he on it then? Why would someone want to... Or was he just a convenient test subject?
Do you wish to know more about your condition?
How do you put a price on immortality? Who could even afford tech like this?
Nobody. This model was meant to remain in-house.
Hey, how's it going?
Prototype was Saburo Arasaka's personal commission. He oversaw the entire project himself.
So if it weren't for Yorinobu, nobody would have found out.
And he was trying
And
to...
if not for you,
Got it.
the project would not have been a success. This is a true breakthrough.
Super. How you been, Diefast? It has been a while.
Do you wish to know more?
Yes, I wish to know more about my condition, but I'm talking to people. Thank you. I'm doing pretty good. I'm enjoying the hell out of this game. It is a ton of fun.
Or about your condition?
How exactly was this new version supposed to work? Were you planning to have the engram kick people out of their own bodies? Is that shit by design?
During the tests, we assumed that the body would be neurally indifferent
Brain
during
dead.
implantation.
You mean dead?
Yes, which makes what happened to you interesting indeed.
He was kind of dead.
Yeah, great. Your tech works. Now get it out of me.
Well. I would have to see it first.
Uh-huh.
Whoa, we just met. Haven't built up that sort of trust yet.
How did you think this was going to go? If you want me to help you, I must examine you.
Cool. I'm gonna turn around and can't see anything you're doing unless you fiddle with my brain. This will end well.
Okay.
No, he's just jacking into my brain. Even better.
Unbelievable. It looks like...
Can't believe this suit's the one who's gonna help us.
It looks like...
Oh, fuck.
What?
What? What is it?
What a pity I won't be able to examine it fully.
Yeah, real shame. You could have been his guinea pig too.
Tell me how to get rid of it.
What'd it
I'm
do?
afraid I have bad news. Your neural network has completely deteriorated. It can no longer function independently of the chip.
Oh. My friend's here
The
forever.
only thing I could do
Woohoo, it's bargaining time.
is to give you information on a good clinic in Sweden. They'll help you through the terminal stages. Minimize the pain.
What? You mean until Johnny takes over, at which point that's going to be real awkward for the clinic people in Switzerland, you know, or Sweden, whatever we said.
You are silent.
Sweden. So they're going to help me through dying, and then Johnny's going to take over the body and brain and just walk out. Oh yeah, it is a ton of fun. There's a few bugs, and it is
You are silent.
definitely on the beefy side for in need of graphics and hardware, unless you're gonna play it on console, in which case it's pretty good. Would definitely recommend playing on current gen or latest gen, so PS5, Xbox, whatever the hell they're calling it, One S, X, 275, 360. But yeah, it's good. Okay.
Wait, you said the project was in the trial phase. You don't actually know how it'll end.
Oh, I do. I just saw the construct devouring your brain. It's programmed to take over its new environment. At all costs. And your little meat brain is helpless against
So
it.
no matter what,
Could you?
sooner or later the engram wins.
Yes. And from what I've heard about Silverhand, that seems to be exactly his style.
Huh. I see my reputation's grown into Arasaka legend.
Can you not just write a new algorithm to tell it to hold the fuck on and just stop?
You are
'Cause
silent.
apparently the chip has to stay in, which means Johnny has to stay in, but we can stay like we are now, kind of 50-50, with me in control, right? Right? New algorithm? Just whip one up real quick?
What exactly is going on in my head?
You tell me, what's it like to have two personalities? Because it's not like you're hearing voices. You are both yourself and Silverhand simultaneously.
Do what now?
I can see him and talk to him.
You're not talking, but yes, I understand what you mean. Have you noticed the construct's influence on your decision-making?
Sheesh, give it a rest.
When it comes to my decisions, Johnny really is just a voice in my head. Maybe he has a different opinion, but he can't make me do anything.
Agreed 100%. You are one fucking stubborn.
It's not as if one of you wins the debate. The scale simply shifts, slowly but surely.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
You will start doing things that were once unthinkable, at least to your old self.
Meaning?
And you know exactly who he was. A fanatic, a terrorist, a suicide
Well,
bomber.
fuck me. Who's trying to mess with your head now?
That is why I believe it would be better for you to consider clinical isolation at this stage.
Yeah, no.
This is costing me time.
Know what? That's enough. You just playing for time? Because I can't tell. Are you trying to convince me you're useless? 'Cause I mean, in that case, I can just shoot you in the head and save us both some time.
Finally.
I will try to help you.
That did sound like a
If you
Johnny
come with
thing.
me to Kang Tao.
What?
I'll try, just isn't gonna cut it. Actually, it's almost like you're trying to buy your way in with the Chinese, at my expense.
Do you even realize how much data is in your head? Even if I can't help you, the data must be saved.
Of
Well,
course.
fuck me sideways. What a half-brain gunk. He just admitted you're right.
Forget Kang Tao. Got any other ideas?
Let's go
If you
visit
think
Vic.
there's anyone else who can help you, I could give you the blueprints. Complete project documentation. Kang Tao offered quite the sum for it.
You got it with you?
He's got to. Gonk's fucking useless without him.
This is true, and it's in his head, so I can have a copy?
Takamura? What the hell is he doing here?
He's got a few questions of his own for you. You play nice, he might even save your ass. I'm almost done. The blueprints.
Ooh, on a chip. Nice. I'm sitting here expecting to get at something I can understand, but I know there's no way.
Better than nothing. Long as we find someone fluent in technobabble.
They could actually represent something for real here. Uh-huh. Dataset received.
What'll you do with him?
I haven't decided yet.
Are you serious?
You know me. I can be impulsive.
You've had how long to think about this?
He's all yours. I'll give you two some space.
I hope we can come to an understanding.
That is certainly in your...
There we go. Prototype spec. Relic 2.0. Clearance level P0. D-class date, none. Project code, supervisor, approved by, name, base algorithm, Soul Killer version 2.311.8-B. Relic 1.0, secure your soul. Unlike 1.0, the latest version of the biochip prototype is not only designed to store a digitized engram for basic communication, but also enhanced personality construct capable of independent function and reimplantation into a new organic host body. 2.0's improved personality construct preserves the vast majority of the primary subject's cognitive and virtualized motor functions. Preliminary testing shows emotional output at 75% conformity levels. Note, we're only concerned with the construct's matrix coherence, not with its perceived authenticity. I imagine the owner of the company who's trying to use this to be immortal would be concerned. While volition fluctuates at 80 to 90% conformity, the success of the improved engram is largely owed to the use of experimental polyglycol structures as well as a new synthetic granule neuron replicators within pseudomatrices. A precondition of activating the relic is the ceasing of the host's vital functions. Only complete and irreversible shutdown of neural activity can allow the engram to root itself and take over the body. Hence why we got it. I see. Clinical trials using subjects on the verge of biological death have proven unsuccessful. In cases where subjects underwent biological death upon taking root, the biochip showed promising signs of initial activity prior to lapsing. Identifying the causes of failure despite fulfilling all technical requirements is the first step to achieving a breakthrough. So interesting. We're the first person that the chip actually correctly activated and started taking over. Because everybody else, according to that, lapsed back to being themselves.
Best interest. V, I will remember this.
This heat. My throat is positively parched.
See
You
that?
did not
Fuck
give
me,
him a
just
glass
look
of
at that.
Unacceptable.
Johnny?
You man. That is not me. You will see the difference. I will give you...
Sons of bitches.
You really are paranoid.
You don't see it? Way corps are stripping our world and lives naked, piece by piece? Can't turn a blind eye to that.
This is the part where you divulge your master plan to annihilate Arasaka?
No. It's the part where I say I despise petty merc thieves who think they're hot shit rebels after setting foot in the afterlife. Might think you took on Arasaka, but you're just a bug they scraped off the sole of their boot and tossed in the trash.
Wasn't even them.
Whatever you gotta say it. Got something eating at your code, that's clear.
Been trying to learn how you're wired this whole time. To know who I'm dealing with.
Uh-huh.
Thought you were just unlucky at first, but I kept watching and finally realized what your problem is. Always been a corpo cog, a replaceable part. Once Saka booted you out, stripped you of perks, best you could hope for was to be a scav exterminator.
You're a dick, you know?
And you're a cunt. Maybe we'll fit together after all.
Sure seem to know a lot about my past.
Well, seen flashes of your past, just like you've seen flashes of mine.
Yeah.
pisses me off that our memories blend. Don't have my own anymore. Ship's the worst thing that ever fucking happened to me.
Mean to say I haven't earned the top spot yet.
An arrogant asshole's no small problem, but it ain't my biggest. Dying is.
Death by becoming someone else. You didn't do anything to deserve that fate.
My memories, what do they feel like?
Not following you.
Aside from what you see and hear, I mean. You process or experience any feelings?
Anger, regret, bitterness, fear. Though honestly, can't tell if they're yours or mine.
You afraid of death?
I'm afraid of wasted opportunities.
Like Arasaka Tower?
Came through it, as you can see, and I ain't done with them yet.
Know what? Seems to me you need to have a nemesis at all times. Ideally, a crazy powerful one to feed your ego. And they gotta be practically unbeatable to justify a suicide run.
Huh. You're funny.
Actually, that's what I am. That kind of nemesis. I'll decide your fate. And then fuck all you can do.
Okay. I'll tell you why I want to destroy Arasaka, but I'll only tell you once.
All
Wanna
right.
hear it?
Yeah?
All right.
I saw a corpse strip farmers of water, and eventually of land. Saw them transform Night City into a machine fueled by people's crushed spirits, broken dreams, and emptied pockets. Corps have long controlled our lives, taken lots, and now they're after our souls.
Might be right. Can't really argue with you there.
V, I've declared war not because capitalism's a thorn in my side or out of nostalgia for an America gone by. This war's a people's war against a system that spiraled out of our control. It's a war against the fucking forces of entropy. Understand? Do whatever it takes to stop them, defeat them, gut them. If I gotta kill, I'll kill. If I need your body, I'll fucking take it. Fucking hell. You still don't see it, but you will one day.
Ugh.
Relic malfunction detected. No shit, thank you. Well, it's a good thing I'm a main character of a story and this isn't possibly going to be deadly. What the fuck are you doing here? Oh. Man, looks like he's got a pimp cane. He's dressed like one.
Hey, where did you disappear to yesterday?
Oh, took the kid to an interview at Clouds.
Oh, aiming high. How'd they go?
Well, the gonk battered her with questions the whole damn day, only to say her legs
Yeah,
were
that
too
is...
short.
That's Keanu's Ion.
What an ass.
That's
How
one of the
long
things
did it
that's
take to
really
see
awesome
what
about the
legs
game
were
is that Keanu is actually
Exactly.
one of the
Anyway,
main stars of the
girl's
game.
upset.
Or
Wanted to get out of
supporting
here.
stars.
Says at least it doesn't smell there. Plus, there's no race.
Nah, wraiths are everywhere.
Hey, I left stuff in my room. I kind of need to get back in my room. Did that little bitch check me out of the hotel? Hmm. Oh, wow. We did just straight up end. Well, at least meeting with him makes a lot more sense now to find out what the hell he just did with Hellman. Keanu is the reason the game is buggy? So is this like a joke theory, or because working with Keanu took a lot more development time? Oh yeah, I double jump.
Hello, we haven't met. I'm Elizabeth.
Uh-huh.
My husband and I, we need a somewhat delicate matter handled. We think you could help.
What?
Mind my asking who your husband is? Actually, who are you?
I'd rather not discuss details over the phone. Please, meet with us. We'll explain everything. As I said, it's a rather delicate matter.
Oh, so you're saying that the story of Rockstar turned,
Are you still there, V?
I don't know, corporo terrorist was supposed to be one of like 3 or 4 choices of who was on the chip that got in your head. But when Keanu volunteered or was convinced to take the part. I see. Interesting. So that was some of the delay. Or is it that they had certain portions of the game done with some of the other characters, just minus like voice lines and stuff? And maybe the fine-tuned animations of characters? That when they rewrote it, they had to go back? Because, yeah, I mean, the whole story is basically Johnny Silverhand is in your head. And all the stuff Johnny Silverhand did, as opposed to others. Interesting. I mean, I don't know what would have been better. I mean, I'm pretty happy with the way it works now, with Keanu and Silverhand. Would have been definitely different. Would have been a lot more varied in terms of story. Because same as, like, your background, maybe your background would have made a lot more sense. Or played a bigger part. Okay. So, what the hell do you
What's
want?
so delicate about the matter?
I'd rather discuss that in person, if you don't mind.
In person,
Can
in
we
person. Sure, I'll put you on hold.
Sure, let's do that.
I'll send you the address. See you.
I fought the law. Okay, but I saw this. NM. Been thinking a lot about things. About the shit with Saul. About Mitch and Scorpion. About the family I had. Lost? About the family I had? Lost? Left? Adopting? I didn't know it was gonna be this fucking complicated. I don't get what's happening to me. I'm in this city, free to do whatever I want in my life, but fuck, am I really free? If I left my old life just because things started to get a little inconvenient, that would mean I'm always just gonna be running. Does that even make sense? Okay. So is this like a fuck off response is what it seems like? Oh well, getting a little heavy. Nice. I still need to do Christmas shopping at some point. Hopefully I can do some tomorrow. Seeing as that, you know, we're getting down to about a week. Yeah, 10 days. Most of what I'm getting is going to be on Amazon, and if it's in stock, it'll be 3-day delivery, so...